Welcome to the Avalanche podcast. Today we are talking about the Wolves game that's happening at home at Stamford Bridge on Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock. Andrew, following Liverpool's win over us, dismantlation of us, we are back down to 10th on 31 points. Wolves are 11th.
Nice.
They do currently have a game in hand, but that is because they are playing right now against Man United. Wolves are currently on 29 points. They have won 8, they have drawn 5, and they have lost 8. Their last 6 results are as follows. They beat West Brom in the FA Cup, 4th round, 2-0. Drew with Brighton in the league, 0-0. Beat Brentford in an FA Cup replay, which was round 3, 3-2. The first game was 1-1. They beat Everton 3-0, and they also beat Brentford in the league 4-1. Also, as we said before, they would be higher up in the league had VAR decisions gone completely differently, which they probably should have done in the first half of the season. Your thoughts going into this game?
They're a pain in the ass to play against. They do the cheeky 5 at the back. If Gary O'Neill's got his team selection wrong, I'm sure after 15 minutes, they ignore he's going down and they get a 10-minute break where they can have another chat and sort their team out. No punishment for time wasting, obviously. Yeah, the game is the game. And if you can get the advantage, use it. Do think there should be some kind of rule against that, but
what's the expression? Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah. Maybe we should start doing some of this nonsense.
I don't think it would help. I don't think it would help most of the time. That's the problem.
Maybe. Yeah. They're a bit of a bogey team for us. I'm always a little bit worried when we play Wolves. I'm never confident going into that game. So
at least it's at home though.
True, but
and we won the
away. I'm like, we ain't winning this.
Did we not win the away fixture?
Huh?
Did we not win the away fixture?
No, we lost 2-1.
There you go.
Which is great. Really great. Yeah, so fun.
What do we need to do differently?
Not give the ball away in stupid places would be a good start.
Is that a reference to the Liverpool game, or is that a reference to in general this season?
That's a reference to the Liverpool game, and I thought we got better about it. It is something that's been a problem this season.
I do think that Liverpool, sorry to cut you off, but I do think that Liverpool did put us under an awful lot of pressure. We didn't move enough, and
I think Wolves like doing that as well.
4 players were swarming one player. They picked they're like a wolf pack. They did pick their timings well.
I think Wolves are good at that as well, generally.
They probably are, yeah.
They're quite good at hunting impacts and chasing people down. Maybe they don't punish teams as much as Liverpool do for it, but
different caliber of
scoring and getting goals and causing problems. It's not been an easy game. They've got a good goalkeeper. They've got decent centre backs, decent wing backs. Midfield's pretty solid, and their forwards are generally pretty reasonable. So we're going to need to play well to beat them. And we need to score our chances when we get them. Good news is VR also doesn't like them, so maybe we get a fucking decision. But we'll see.
Fair point. I mean, to be honest, I agree with everything you said. I don't want to repeat of the first game. I remember it now that you said that we lost 2-1. We can't have a repeat of what happened away to Liverpool. I mean, there's already pressure on the manager. I generally don't think that is fully the manager's fault. To be honest, I think it's also to do with the players that we've brought in. I think certain players are now showing they're just not up for this level. So with that, shall we go straight into the starting 11s?
Yeah,
Lovely stuff. Andrew, you can go first this time. I've gone first the last two times. So you have the con.
great. Petrovic in goal.
Solid start. I feel like now I just need to leave him there now. Just say the dog
Yeah.
him in goal.
Well,
Fine. Even if
especially now
Sanchez comes
Sanchez.
back.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm putting him in when Sanchez comes back, but when Sanchez isn't fit, there's not really another choice, is there? We're not going to put Bettinelli in.
No, but I'm just saying that like even if Sanchez or when Sanchez comes back, I'm still putting in Petrovic above him.
Oh yeah, so am I, 100%. Um, I'm gonna go. Ooh, Gusto's playing. I'm just trying to
Yes.
decide whether I stick him left or right back at the minute. But let's stick him right
Oh,
back
love that.
in his favourite. Oh yeah, no, let's stick him right back in his favourite position. Uh,
I'm really intrigued now. You got me on tenterhooks. Where's he gone?
that's Chilwell. Well, I was going to give Chilwell a rest after his performance in Liverpool, but realistically,
He
that's
needs
not
to
a
come
better
out and do
option.
something special, is what he needs to do after that performance.
Yeah, put it behind him. So stick. What the hell have you done there?
Just realised that I could make the screen a bit bigger. I had something else open that I didn't need to have open.
All right.
Ignore.
Stick Chilwell left back while we're talking about him.
Lovely.
Thiago Silva in left centre back. And we'll just have to stick Dizazi in because Coble's not fit. Left centre back, other side. There you go. And Dizazi because he was less bad than Badashir in my eyes.
Yeah, I think you've summed it up quite beautifully there. Yeah.
Midfield, I'm going to go with Caicedo, Gallagher, and Chukwuemeka to start. Throw a bit of something in there. Have a bit of fight in midfield, hopefully. Bit of size, bit of strength. And Enzo can sort of come on later when the game's a little bit slower potentially
Like
and
that.
players' minds aren't quite yes.
But
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go Cole Palmer.
on the right.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's gonna have to be Sterling.
Jackson's back
Oh,
now. We haven't said it,
oh,
but Jackson is back.
yeah.
Apparently, he was supposed to arrive at the game. People thought he was going to arrive at the game against Liverpool and be on the subs bench. So
Yeah.
he's back in the country.
I can't often play Noni, but he just doesn't play on the left. And Cole doesn't play on the left, so it's gonna have to be Raheem. Um, and hopefully he can get back in my good graces and run at people again successfully. And then Nkunku up front.
Fair.
I can see it being Nkunku in behind and Jackson up front if Jackson's sort of back and ready and fit.
Well, we're assuming he's fit. People thought he was going to be on the subs bench for the Liverpool game.
Yeah.
No reports of injuries when I heard he was coming back.
And I would like to see Jackson and Nkunku sort of play together. I think Chukwuemeka has played well when he's played.
I can't fault him. I can't
Injured.
fault him. Unfortunately, since he's come back, though, I mean that Liverpool game was the most amount of minutes he's had since he's come back in one game.
True.
Tough game to come onto, if I'm brutally
Yeah.
honest.
I think he played well.
Yeah.
He was one of our best players on the pitch, which isn't difficult.
No, I thought
That bad he
Gusto,
was.
Chukwuemeka, and Nkuku, they did fine when they came on. Thought Gusto did exactly what I'd expect from him. Showed a good start. I do think if he had Gusto and Chilwell starting and Chilwell had played the way he normally played, I think he would have done better. I think the defense would have looked a lot better. That's
Any
not
changes?
bad. Ah?
Any changes? What are you going for?
Do you know what? There's elements that I like and there's elements that I don't like. And I'm just trying to work out with the balance, if that makes sense.
Can you change the ones that you don't like?
Yeah, I mean this one's bold.
Caicedo out.
Yeah,
Fair.
yeah. I really liked him over the last couple of games, and then he got to Liverpool, and I was like, What you doing?" Um, oh, you're fucking kidding me. Hang on, I'm gonna have to edit this bit out.
Really?
Yep, I've had a lot on my plate at the moment.
No, I just think I know who you're bringing in, and I'm like, he gave all he did was kick 3 players when he came on.
They fucking deserved it.
You're not getting any arguments there, but there he
Where
is.
is he? There he is. There's my boy.
Not defender, but
Yeah, I want to give him a run out. I'm not saying he's going to do amazing, but I want to give him a run out. I want to see what he's made of from the start, and I don't think Wolves is an awful team to have him up against. Um, I like the idea of Chukwuemeka. Do you know what? I'm gonna stick that as to what it is.
fair.
I
I don't
quite
think
I
there's a lot
want
you can do at the minute. It's Cole Palmer or Noni, and it's generally Cole Palmer. Mudrik's not really put out much of a fight on the other side against.
Mudryk needs to be loaned out. I know we had this discussion. Please stay tuned for that post. They are coming. I think he needs to be loaned out. He definitely needs to be loaned out next season, unless he has a blinder of a.
Yeah,
He needs to be loaned out now. Um, he's got so much potential, but something's not quite ticking over for him. I
the
mean,
only the only other suggestion I've got is Jackson plays wide because he looked all right there when he played against Luton. Was it he played wide? He's looked all right when he played
he's
wide
played
there.
there a couple of times where he's played where Sterling would be. Yeah, I
And
I
I
was
think
flirting with the
that
idea
could
that I was
work
flirting.
with all of them.
Well, the idea that I was flirting with was actually dropping Nkuku back to number 10
Yeah,
and doing what you said with Jackson.
yeah.
But I've said previously I'd like to see Chukwuemeka play the 10 role. Um
Well, you have made him a lot bigger than everyone else,
I
so
have. I don't know
I had a
why
feeling
that
that might be the
is.
case. With Big Les, it kind of makes sense because he looks huge on the left, but
Here we go. That'll do. Um the thing is I've not do you know what? I don't know how well Jackson has done on the AFCON. I think he's not actually started that many games from what I've heard.
well, Senegal were favourites and they're out, so he couldn't have done that well.
Yeah. So in that case, I'm not going to start him because he wasn't doing well for us either. So I am going to keep it like that, and I will just swap out Cassidy or Cassidy, however you say it. I think it's Cassidy for Caicedo.
Well,
It's a different midfield.
but the same.
Well, I mean in general compared to what we normally do, not compared to ours.
Yeah, I mean,
What we would normally have, it's different, and I think
yeah.
Cassidy is solid. He's a big lad. He's not afraid to put a challenge in. I think he's better on the ball than Caicedo. I think Gallagher's good for the press, and I think Chukwuemeka, he can go box to box like Gallagher. He can help with the press, and I think he's got that little bit more quality, and he could get a goal from the number 10 position.
He can find a pass as well.
Yeah, it's a
Which
bit
is
out
something
there
to
this one, but
expect.
I think
Yeah.
I don't think it's awful. I think it could work. It just looks
I
weird.
think it sends a good message as well to certain players that obviously didn't perform.
But the thing is I
I
don't.
think I'd want to change more, but it's just difficult to, is the problem.
Yeah, I don't think Enzo had an awful game. Yeah, I think he struggled,
Yeah.
but I think the entire midfield struggled. My only reason of picking out Caicedo is he looked like he didn't even know which player to go to with the ball. He didn't know his positioning. He just looked like he was moving around constantly, aimlessly. And
I
I
think
don't and I do think he's not good enough on the ball.
I
I
think he's
honestly believe that.
isolated though.
Take the rest out of it. He's not good enough on the ball.
I think he's fine on the ball.
He passes backwards too many times. And he can't deal with the pressure. And the problem we've got is we've got a lot of centre backs. Well, the defenders that we had starting that game, bar one, I would say can handle the pressure when they're on the ball. The others don't, and it didn't help.
Fair.
So, yep, that's what I'm gonna go with.
What score do you predict with your starting 11, Matthew?
I am gonna go for No, I'm gonna go 3-1. Do you know what? I don't know why, but that I was gonna say conservative 2-1, but I will go with 3-1.
It's good. I want it 2-1.
Did you? Go on,
Yeah,
then. Who's scoring for you?
I'm gonna give. It's gonna be Chukwuemeka and Nkunku for me.
Do you know what? They're two that I'm going with as well.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I am going to give the third one to Palmer. I'm going to play it safe.
I'm ignoring about there being a pen. To be honest,
Do you know what? I don't know if it'll be a pen or not. I'm not saying that. I think Sterling's been playing well, but he's lacked in goals again, considering he was like, I want to be Chelsea's leading goal scorer this season.
the goat runs through 1-on-1 and then kicks it straight at the goalkeeper. That's
Yeah, and also
generally don't really score many
barely,
goals when you do
he could
that.
barely get an assist for Christ's sake. Um, I mean, I'd like to say Gallagher, but let's face it, he's going to be playing a slightly deeper role with the way that we've done the team, so I can't see being him. And realistically, I don't think we get enough corners to actually even say that it could be one of our centre backs. Not that they don't have potential. I mean, Thiago Silva, Badiashile Shield can do it, but he's not going to be playing. Dizazi's got 2 goals, one of which was from a corner. So yeah, so I'm going to go with Cole Palmer and Cuckoo and Chukwuemeka.
Nice.
Lovely stuff. Anything else that you would like to add to this episode? No goals, 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 goals.
Well, I said goals, 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 goals last time, and we conceded goals, 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 goals. So that
Well, you got your goals, 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 Andrew. There was 5 in the game.
did.
So
Maybe I should have said Chelsea goals, 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 and Chelsea energy.
yeah, that is definitely one thing that needs to change for this game. The energy wasn't good enough.
No,
Wasn't good enough.
we've just got 2 games a week constantly because of the fucking Carabao Cup nonsense.
Well, we've only got one more game in that cup, so
Yeah, but the FA Cup started now, so
true. True. Right, on that note, thank you all for watching. Please like, share, comment, follow, hit that notification button, and stay tuned for the post-game analysis of Wolves at home. Thank you for watching.